I said, listen, if I gave you $10 million, but it meant you had to die tomorrow, would you take the money? I said, no. I said, okay, so you wouldn't take the money for 10 million, which means you're telling me that time is more valuable than money. He said, yes. Okay, cool. What if I gave you $10 million and I gave you 100 years to live, but starting from tomorrow, when I give you the 10 million, I contract you with HIV for the rest of your life? Would you take the money? He said, no. So that means that health is more valuable than time. He said, yes. Okay, cool. Now let me see, let me see, if I gave you the 10 million, I gave you 100 years to live, I gave you the best healthy life, but I took away every person that you know who knows you and loves you from your life, your friends, your relatives, would you take the money? He said, no. So relationships are more important than anything else I've spoken about so far, because if you're taking relationships over the health, over the time, over the money, relationships is the most important thing. Think about it. If you're 10 seconds away from passing on to wherever we're going to, wouldn't you want to have your closest loved ones to be around to see you off? Well, if that's going to be the most if that's going to be the most important thing, then shouldn't that be the most important thing now? And he said, yes. Well, let me take it one more time. If I gave you 10 million tomorrow, gave you 100 years to live, fully healthy with your friends and loved ones, but you were at odds with yourself all your life. You hated the very essence of who you were. You couldn't even see yourself in the mirror. You just hated you. Would you take the money? He said, no, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so let me just give it to all the audience right now. In order of priority, the most important relationship you will ever have is the relationship you have with yourself. Number one, how you are with yourself is how you are with other people. You cannot come from love and hate at the same time. If you love others, you love you. If you hate on others, you don't like yourself very much. So at the top comes love of self, not at the expense of others, at the service of other people. You know, ancient scripture says, love thy neighbor like thyself. So, number one, the relationship you have with yourself at the top. Number two, the relationships with others. Number three, of course, you need quality health, because that buys you more time. And then time gives you more opportunity to go out and make more of this thing called money. That's how it should work.